Keep your hands to yourself.
Ugh. The Northern Maiden is shipshape and ready to go.
Talk to Captain Galland if you're looking to book passage. If you're looking for talk to Captain Galland. Captain Galland does the business around here. I'm just a shipsmate.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Oh, been tending your hounds? You smell like a wet dog.
You little thief! Never should have come here!
All? Ha!
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
My money's on the big one. Hey, watch what you're doing! Well, well. Call me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning.
Dirge, did you take out the trash like I asked?
Yeah, threw it at the lake like you said.
Tell me you looked through the trash
I'll be here when you're
before
done.
you did that.
Take it easy, Vekel. How long we known each other? Yeah, I checked it. All the stuff is in the safe.
Hey, watch what you're doing.
Another! Die, damn you! I'll try and make this. Come on! Come on!
Roll. Ha!
Die, damn you! I think you're bleeding.
My money's on the big one. Come on!
I'm going.
The Terminator is near! Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You know what? Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted woman, and it's time to pay for your crimes. Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying, and you're free to go.
I'm off work at the Blackbriar Meadery.
Snilf, it's... Aha, a fellow Nord. I trust you're bringing the fight to the Empire?
Here for a room or something to drink? I've already told that buffoon that I'm not paying you people a single coin. Look around you. I'm barely keeping... Come on, give it your best shot.
Drive that snow back.
Not impressed.
Come on,
Do something.
Septons on the big one.
That's all you got?
Just don't you stand there and take it. Fight back! Fight! Stand there and take it. Fight back! Who taught you to fight? Hands up!
Please stop. I'll pay. Take it.
Yeah, what do you want?
Another round. Oh. So, can I interest you in any... Oh, well, so Brynjolf doesn't even bother... Petty... You demand payment for protect... Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften. I'm going to make you sorry for this. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Get her! Get her!
By Ismir, you'll pay for that!
Come on, she's not so tough.
That's it. That's...
Get her!
So, can I interest you in anything today?
My husband, Bercy, will be the... I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
It's you! Please. I know who you are. Please. There's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment. Look, I got the message.
Hey, watch it!
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive. Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough? Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
Let's wait until Brynjolf's here before we...
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about.
Oh,
Our new recruit.
Better not be another waste of the guild's resources. The last setup fell through. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear.
They were a sure thing, I
You
swear.
play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. You do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. So let her prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Keep that in mind.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
What of it?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
You're an idiot.
Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients. Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, Angry, to put it kindly. So we send in Vex, and find out he's hired a bunch of... Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go. All eyes are on you, lass. Don't disappoint us. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't...
So, you're Brynjolf's
Brynjolf, eh?
protege, eh?
Let me guess.
Don't
He
look
just
like much
plucked
to
you
me.
off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right? Lying to my face. On the other hand, taking somebody... See? So, if you've got to look around you. A few decades ago... Look, something out there is... I'll tell you what, that's where you... All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
It's
Can
one
I give
thing
you a
to
little
say you've
tip?
got the skills to be a
Every
thief.
job you can get.
It's
or
another
else you'll
to
end up
actually
a
use
beggar.
them. All right, Delvin. What gives with that case of shadow banish you sold me?
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Now you I like. I've been getting sick of the pushovers that usually walk in here. I think you and I are gonna get along just fine. Now it's time to get your feet wet, and I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing it. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. You think you're finished? I've got plenty more where that came from.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get... I'm the fence. I can also provide a few supplies. Sure, how... Look, at the end of the day, you'll find... Good. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Mm-hmm.
Captain Gallen does the business around here.
Oh.
Talk to...
Huh?
Captain
Northern
Gallen
Maiden
does the
is
business
shipshape
around
and
here.
ready to go.
I'm just a shipsmith. The Northern Maiden is shipshape and ready to go.
Talk to Captain Gallen. And if you...
Nasty business with that Ancano fellow. Pity that I was unable to assist, but I was otherwise occupied.
Enchanting services are one of the few...
The Eye of Magnus. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Until next time. I wonder what we could have done with the eye, had it been put to better... I shall explain to you the mysteries of the Outer Realms.
Yanir!
Time to end this little game.
Where are you?
Someone there.
Yol, koşul! careful.
What
are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm on your side. Someone there. Just a scratch.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lass. Let me take a look at what you found. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. Don't sound so eager. It's not a social visit. It's business. That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people. Of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip, lass. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from. Maven wants to see you right away. I suggest you head right over.
Ah, you made it. Good to see you.
So you're the one.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive. Is that confidence I hear? Or is it arrogance? Strange how often they're confused. You have to understand, it's been a long time since Brynjolf sent me anyone I can rely on. Faith? I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you in on all the details. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now. Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabjorn get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market, and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly. Exactly. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No, the Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabjorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that. One more time, in case I wasn't clear. Shouldn't you be on your way to Whiterun?
Well met, kinsman.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Can't a man drink? I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's Captain of the Guard, and we're going to poison the mead. No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well, you know what I mean? You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat. Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
Remember,
"You talk and you
Sabjorn
lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that."
What are you gawking at? Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Hunting Brew Reserve for the Captain of the Guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined. Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. Okay. No need to make rash decisions. Here's half. You get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed. I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing assistant Malus handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back. Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Malus is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper. Now I've got to clean up this mess.
if you need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim. Malice is teaching me everything he knows about brewing. Hopefully, I could take over his position someday.
Was something we discussed? Well, it's about time. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must. Was something we discussed unclear?
Well, Sebjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sebjorn. I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need? So, Maven wants to hunt down Sebjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sebjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help. I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me. Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. Currently in more...
I trust... This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's part... Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves' Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services. Out of my way.
see you again, friend.
Word on the street. Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild? Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before. No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
Ah, there you are. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take it. They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godgel lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum Eye. Slimy bastard. Gullum Eye is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions. Arangoth was a fool to think he could get away with this.
I can't believe Gullum Eye's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind. Trouble? Huh. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullum Eye, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. I'm glad to see you're embracing our methods. It would be a waste to lose a contact at the East Empire Company before we had the entire story. Just keep on Gullum Eye's tail, and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Good luck in Solitude, yes? Keep Gullum Eye alive. Don't mind him.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face God put down in the last.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore. I don't deal in land or property. Oh, wait. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. Well, now that you mention it, I have a box. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
We need saviors to
No firebrand wine yet? How disappointing. Keep your hands to yourself.
on the field of this.
Ugh. Been tending to your hounds? Smell like a wet dog.
Come on in. We got warm food.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Ah, good. Can't have the buyer get... Here, take this. Not at all. As far as... I was approached. She flashed. I brought in the coin and walked. Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. However, I did notice she was... In this business, we rarely deal in name. Look. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arengoff for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
Heard what you did? Killing those foul witches.
Yes?
godlike white mane has been laid to rest, I know. May his soul live forever in the halls.
You'll for sure.
I guess I was just hearing things.
staying out of this.
God! Another fight!
Is someone there? Time to
Tell
end
you
this
what,
little game.
you start running so I can stab you in the back. I'm getting out of here. Good as dead. Die!
You!
Think you can take me? It'll be so much easier to roll when you're dead. Die already! Like a finger. Never should have come here.
That's your best? Huh? Is someone there?
Can't wait to count out your coin.
I'll have your head!
You won't leave Skyrim alive!
Damn you!
Time for you to die.
No!
Surrounded! I'm gonna wear that tail as a belt!
No! Not like this!
I'm torn to pieces!
Mercy!
Time for you to die.
I'll rip your heart out!
You can't hide from me. You can't hide from me. Aha.
God! Huh? Just scratch!
I love it!
You can't hide from me. What was that?
kill you!
What was that? What was... Don't do it again.
God!
Another! What was that?
There's someone there? Huh? There?
Never should have come here.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend. Yeah! No! Ah! Oh, bastard!
Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed. No, please. There's no need for that. I'll tell you everything. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia. Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer. Help? No, no. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me. I don't know. Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive. You needed to know more. You You needed to know more?
Hey, let's talk a second.
Did Gollum... No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again. Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished. Carlia... I know... If only we knew where she was. There's only... We have to go out there before she... Yes, here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers. Did Gullum give up any information on our buyer? Quickly, what do you want? Quickly, what do you want? Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins, and I'm certain Carlia is still inside. No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead. Just make certain. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. If you see Carlia, don't hesitate. Kill her. They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, and a lot of skill. That should do it. After you.
Yanir!
Ugh. The stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard. Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps. Two more of them ahead. Bone chimes. Clever. Rigged to wake the Draugr, I'd bet. Don't blunder into any of them. Who's there? You're quite...
Wold, now cast!
Alone.
Hold! Now test! Nas Yanir! Nas Yanir!
Must you keep stopping? Death will be mine. Making this too easy. That was hardly worth my time. Your blood will my... Nothing! I'll spit on your corpse! That was hardly worth my time. Who's there? You can't hide from me. Out of my way! Hardly a challenge. I've killed ends the lesson.
Hold! Nakest!
Carlia always was a nimble minx. Slipping past these Draugr must have been child's play for her. This better be important. We're on the right track. She's been through here as well. Door up ahead. Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia's close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving. What is it? Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No. I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves' Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. Remember.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
I
like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then
Yeah,
exploded.
Carlia.
What did you do?
Then she's finally found
minor
it. Do you have Gallus's journal? A problem? Let me see it.
This is
No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy. Calselmo is stubborn as mule. Be careful when you... Can I help? Within...
Look, I'm very busy, so this better be important. Then you were well in. I'm calling it Calselmo's Guide. Preposterous. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's complete. While I appreciate being an admirer, I'm sure you can... Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you.
Halt! The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there. Yeah. Calselmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man he could get to protect his research. Better them than us. We lost 3 good men.
You heard me, Captain. Our work must not be disturbed. Kill any intruders on sight.
Another trap, most likely. Things are dangerous. 3 of the guards died when the lower hall flooded with steam last week. What was that?
Huh?
No, this can't be happening. Accidents like this don't just happen. Someone is trying to sabotage my uncle's research.
All right. If there is a thief, he won't leave this tower alive. But shouldn't we inform Master Calselmo?
I'll deal with my uncle. Just go. Scour this place from top to bottom.
Ugh. Been tending to your hounds? Smell like a wet dog.
I'll sell just about anything.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Aster had to move away because of the Empire, but we get to stay. The mages don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe in there.
Back, eh? I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't. A rubbing, eh? I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enther? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the Guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor. If trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becomes... I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do.
We must hasten to Riften before Mercer can do any more damage to the Guild.
If you have further need of me, you can find me in the college.
You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation, see if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve. If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
Taking me...
Aster had to move away because... The mages don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe in there.
glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the Guild? Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the system.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Gallus's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the Guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
And Mercer opened up a vault with these 2 keys. It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
The door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
You didn't need to...
We can talk after I find out what's going on.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
'98. It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
That son of a bitch. I'll kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping.
I need you right there to the pavement. That's all you've got.
We do it your way. Who's there?
Delvin, who's Vex? Watch the flag.
There you boy.
You see Mercer? Come tell me.
Your fate is sealed.
Come on. Show an old man what you got.
Well.
You've done it now, well. You broke the rules, and now you're knee-deep in it. That means you...
I don't think you deserve
no jobs, no payouts,
You've
no
broken
nothing.
the rules, and now you need to
You want to
pay.
get back into our
It's gonna
graces.
cost
You need to talk to Vex. She'll set you straight.
Well, if it isn't Brynjolf's little protege. I'm gonna make this short and sweet, because frankly, I don't think you deserve another shot. You've broken the rules, and now you need to pay, and it's gonna cost you quite a bit. This is the Thieves Guild, genius. How did you think we'd accept a heartfelt I'd say it's time you pick pockets. You'd better. Anything you steal, Now get out of here, and don't come back until your pockets are full. And here I expected you to hop the next caravan to Morrowind. What have you got for me? It's all here. Well, congrats. Next time you decide to pull a stunt like that, just remember how much it hurt to give this away.
Look, before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you... I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the Guild. Anything else? What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you? Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else? Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone. Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. Place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Vold to guard the place. Be careful, lad. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way. Good question. I've only set foot inside a few times myself, and that was in Mercer's company. If you can get past his trained watchdog, I think your best bet might be the ramp to the second-floor balcony in his backyard. No. It's some sort of crazy contraption Mercer commissioned for quick escapes. I'd wager a well-placed shot at the ramp's mechanism would lure it in a hurry. Huh. That'd be Vold. A real piece of work, that one. Mercer's holding something over his head, keeping him loyal. Talk to Vex. She used to know him very well, if you catch my meaning. Careful at Mercer's place. I don't want to lose anyone else to that madman.
Someone do something.
I knew I heard something.
Somebody help.
No mercy!
Ooh, we're actually fighting.
Are you crazy? What were you thinking? You can't just go around doing things the way you please.
Well, well, if it isn't... I'm gonna make this short and sweet. You've broken the rules, and now you need to... This is the thief. Did you think we'd accept a heartfelt... I'd say it's pickpockets, not... You'd better. Anything you... Now get out of here, and don't come back until your pockets are full. First, let's count the coin. Then we can get back to... That's all. Next time you decide to pull a stunt like that, just remember how much it hurt to give this away. If I see Frey, I'll pluck his eyes from his skull with my bare hands. That pig? Oh, I have info on him. More than you care to know. Vold? The only thing Vold understands is gold. A man after my own heart. Sure, but he'll ask... Your best bet would... Of course, you could just run him through and take what you need off his corpse. I could care less. While you're in there, help yourself to anything.
You've got language to live.
My money's on
Kill
the big
her.
one.
No mercy! Come on, show an old man what you got.
This should look good.
I'll get you off for this. Are you crazy? What were you thinking? You can't just go around doing things the way
I'm gonna
you
make
please.
this... You've broken the rules, and now you need to pay.
Down.
This is the...
Can't give
Did you
any
think we'd
jobs or
accept a heart...
payouts for
I'd say
goods.
it's pickpockets,
Go talk to
not...
Vex.
You'd better.
She'll tell
Anything
you
you...
these wives
Now get out of
and
here.
hows if you
And
want to
don't
get
come back
back
until
in.
your pockets are full. And here I expected you to hop the... That's all. Next time you decide to pull a... like that, just remember how much it hurt to give this away.
Oath. Ain't no doubt about it. Thieves' Guild is back, and they've got Riften. Their grip. Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face Butcher is more likely.
Roll! Ha!
Is someone there? Is someone there? I was sure I heard something.
Walk into the city a free man.
What was that?
Ah! Found you! I'll try and make the... Wait!
You can't hide from me! Ruled, now cast!
stabbed in the back. It's like the dark brother. Can't talk long. Gotta keep my eyes open for... Well, well. If you happen to... What a delightful find. This should cover it. Well, well. If you happen to cross... Must have come from Mercer's place. Hidden... Well, well. If you happen... It's worth quite a bit, actually. Quite a catch. There you go. This should make you smile.
We've scoured the... Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good, and set up for life. Agreed. He's taken everything the Guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia, and made amends for how the Guild's treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose. Until next we meet, lass. Not now, lass. Carlia said it was important.
Come here a second. A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here, me included. Just wanted to let you know. Interest you in some marksman training. Come find
Not
me
now,
if you
lass.
need more marksman
Carlia
training.
said it was important.
Hey, hey! I want to talk to you. Now.
Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen.
You're pretty tough. I joined up. Small clan, maybe. Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan, all the food I could eat. We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some... They didn't put up much of a fight. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest. No, we usually let them go. I refused to. Luckily, I admit, we tore each other to pieces. I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan. Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did.
At the end of that path is a clearing, and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
Good to see you again, friend.
Is someone there? Hello, who's there? I was sure I heard something. Huh? Ha! Fuck! Yeah.
Greetings. See for yourself. Safe travels, Landstrider.
I'm glad you're here.
Promise a swift but painful
This.
end.
We've come to seek the egg. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain.
Taste darkness's embrace.
This one, please.
Jur Zavrul! Your fate is safe. Nocturnal, guide my hand. Jur?
He's just ahead. Please, keep following.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business. He's just ahead. Please, keep following. This is Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don the knight of their arm, you can begin the oath.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
You appear ready for the oath. You appear ready for the oath. You appear ready for the oath.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal. Time's wasting. Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal? Good. After I open the gate,
trust the lass and
please
take
stand
the
on
deal.
the western circle. We'll speak when the oath is complete.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprised me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlia. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
I suggest you
now
talk
that
to
you've
Carlia
transacted
first.
the oath,
She has
it's
some
time
news
to
that will
reveal the
turn your
final
stomach.
piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime. Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre, the skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal and, in essence, caused our luck to run dry. Well, yes, but the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities. The potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, the potential becomes limitless. Good. Then you understand why this is about more than just Mercer's lust for power. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade. Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lass. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild. Listen, lass. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild. Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the Guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild. I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best, but it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it. Ha! Spoken like the leader of the Thieves Guild. Just don't lose yourself in the role. We have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation. Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead. I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the Eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lass. This will be a fight to remember.
threes. What was he thinking? Fool never saw him. Easy.
Mercer's been here. I hope we aren't too late. Brynjolf and I found them like that. Mercer's doing. We have to catch up to him before it's too late. We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left behind a few surprises for us.
Ugh. Do the Falmer also have no sense of smell? This place reeks.
Wait a moment. What's that?
I'm on it, lass. You ever seen anything like it in your life, lass? I'd just as soon die before I'd let Mercer get those gems. The stench. This place reeks of Falmer.
This must be their hive. We'll have to keep silent if we want to avoid drawing their attention. Even the farmer don't deserve the pain these implements must have inflicted. The dwarves were a cruel race. There's a mass of the farmer in this chamber. Take them down. I don't care. As long as we get to Mercer.
Aye. Whatever you want to do, we're with you. He's here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjolf, and at that moment then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste nightingale blood. I'll deal with you after I rid myself of your irksome companions. In the meantime, perhaps you and Brynjolf should get better acquainted.
What's happening? I can't stop it.
Out of my way!
Fight it, Brynjolf! Taking control of you. Damn. This place is coming down. Quick, get the scud. Key and the eye, and let's get out of here.
No luck there, lass. Something must have fallen on the other side of the door because it isn't moving.
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
I can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key. I'm afraid it's not that simple. When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path. It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing. Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key. I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone. Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulchre, but I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you? The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity. We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here. I was blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key. I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me? The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey? Then it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. You've done the Guild a great deed, and although they may not show it, I'm certain they appreciate your sacrifices. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone. Carlia? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal. Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key, but I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying. The sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonmere, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her. I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the Pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key. Good luck, Nightingale.
Eyes, death. For you now.
Mortal fool! No one hides from the dead!
My. What do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it the key stays this time, won't you?
I'm glad you were able to bring the... I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of shadow, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife. This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to be warned that once you've chosen, now, your life as a knight, the guild as well. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things. Why, perhaps we may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do.
Carlyle?
Eyes open, and walk with the shadows. Gallus! I feared I would never see you again. I was afraid you'd become like the others.
If it were not for the actions of this Nightingale, your fears would have come true. She honors us all.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the
out!
Please,
Another
someone
fight.
do something. I'm getting out of here.
Ugh. Been tending to your hounds? Smell like a wet donkey.